So... You can't hear me at all. Are you sure your headphones are...
Yeah. Because like if I go...
So... You can't hear me at all.
Because I can hear that. Not hearing.
Maybe it's you.
Maybe it's me.
But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because
It was me.
Of course it is.
It is.
So you can hear me just fine?
I can hear you just fine.
Alright, well, I think there's no echo, right? You don't hear like an echo as I go back and...
No.
Okay, so that was me on the video preview.
I'm not hearing.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've streamed, so apologies. We'll get started here in a second though. I just got like one more thing to do. And... Of course it went away. Yeah, we'll get started here in a second. We're going to be playing some Divine Journey today. Apologies for the technical difficulties, but hey, it's been like months since I streamed last, so I don't remember how to do this. But let's see. It is... Okay, you shared it, so I can hopefully go share it. Yeah, so we'll get started. We're going to be playing some modded Minecraft today. Mod pack called Divine Journey, which is a bit of a pain, which is kind of why I wanted to stream it. It's going to be something that we're going to be playing for a while. Just because of the nature of the mod pack. It is very, it gets tedious to an extent, but it should be a lot of fun. I don't mind tedious, but yeah, we're going to get started here in a second, so everything looks fine. Cool. Alright, let me just maximize this. Everything still looks fine. Should anyways. So I'm just gonna make a new world, and I figured I'd get this on camera because why not? And only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna allow cheats on just in case something bad happens. It's easier to do that at the beginning. I do that for like all my worlds anyway, so everything else is fine. So let's just start this new world. Now, for those of you that don't know, Divine Journey is it is an older mod pack. Well, not that old. It's a 1.7 mod pack. So it's not like brand new. It's been around for a while. But it is pretty difficult. It kind of revolves around a mod known as DivineRPG. I believe is what that mod is called. But we'll let this load up. Why is it? Okay, there's a lot of sheep around us. Alright, there we go. So it's kind of revolves around DivineRPG, and yeah, it has a lot of different mods in it. But the whole goal of it is to... Isn't this the one that's... Let me see. Let me look at the achievement book. I don't like the achievement book as well because it doesn't keep track of it, but... yes, the goal of the mod pack is simple. Make Infinity Ingots. And that's gonna be a while. It has a lot of exploration and dimension mods as well, specifically DivineRPG. And so that is what it's called. And yeah, has all the usual suspects of like Magic mods, so Witchery, Britannia, Thaumcraft, has tech mods, Planergistics, all that kind of fun stuff. 800 quests, because I love quest book mods, and yeah, there's a few quests. So, we need some wood. Does it actually matter if it... No, it doesn't matter. Also, Vein Miner is in the pack, which is really nice. But I don't believe it works until you have proper tool. Yeah, so we'll have to get the proper tool. Not a big deal. But go ahead and claim the rewards. Get some good stuff. And we just have to get kind of started. The beginning, it's going to be kind of your standard fare. But it will get kind of nasty soon enough. One of the big things that I'm a little bit worried about is I don't know what all like mobs are added into this, so dealing with like caving and stuff like that can be a little terrifying. I know I have that problem with a lot of mod packs when I don't know all the stuff that's in it. DivineRPG is one that I've kind of looked around. I did a creative world just to see if this would be worthwhile for me, whether it's something I'd like or not, and I think it will be, but definitely it's one of those, I don't know everything that's with it. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and make some tools and stuff. So, crafting station. I think that was a quest as well. Honestly, we're just gonna make some stuff. And we'll go back and make whatever else we need later. So, I kind of want to hang around near these sheep. And the hardest thing for me is figuring out where to settle. So let's get pickaxe. How's my frame rate? Everything. Ooh, frame rate's not the best. Do I have that? Video settings. No. Oh well. I'll deal with it for now. Streaming and recording this, I don't know that I need to do the latter, but it does take a lot out of your system. So let's just go ahead and get some cobblestone, make some tools. I think I want an axe more than anything, and probably a sword. That seems like a good idea. This being 1.7 Minecraft, we don't have to worry about the whole the stupid combat stuff. I kind of hate that stuff. But, which I think they're changing it again, which is kind of funny. But anyways, let's make some more sticks. I have enough stuff for a bed. And there's cows around, so we can kill them as well. Alright, so let's just get all the same color wool. I don't think it matters for the bed, but we can check. I want to check. Make sure it's the same recipe and everything. It is. Okay. So it doesn't actually matter. I know they changed that in later versions of Minecraft where you actually have to have all the same color wool. And it's such a weird change to me. Like, I get why they did it, but it's so hard to remember that. Anyway, sheepy sheeps. Make a bed so we can sleep whenever we want. And there's a cave here with some aluminum, right? Yeah. Ooh, iron. Grab some iron. And yeah, so like I said, this is both a tech and magic mod. It has a little bit of everything, but it's also pretty heavily focused on exploration. Speaking of exploration, I don't really want to go down there though. That's ugh. We'll say goodbye to that one piece of iron. It doesn't matter too much. There's plenty of other iron. Alright. So, where do we want to go? I really like the cherry trees, by the way. Those are like, what adds that? Are those the biome of plenty? I think these are, because they're not the forestry ones. A natura, and it's funny because natura is so buggy. Anyway, let's kill a cow or two. Get some food. And we're going to leave this area. We'll pick up some stuff along the way, but for the most part, I just want to get... I want to get somewhere where we can actually make a base and build and whatnot. And like I said, I think there are a lot of really nasty enemies that can spawn. So I want to be somewhere relatively safe. Let's kill more cows. We'll leave 2, just in case. I mean, I guess we're leaving a lot more than 2, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, we're going to need to get sand and gravel and all that kind of stuff. Clay. But this is a river. Ooh, there's something over here. Oh, it's a witch's circle. Okay. Actually, that'll be really good. We can go get some treasure. And, okay, so there's one of the enemies I actually know about. Those look like pumpkins, right? They're not. Those aren't pumpkins. I think they drop pumpkins, but this is one of the enemies from DivineRPG. They're spiders. Pumpkin spiders. Yeah, it's a little startling. Also, ow.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm also hungry, so
Yeah.
let's eat some apples. It should be almost dead. There we go. Ooh, we have that mod in there. There's a handful of other creatures like that, but I knew about the pumpkin spiders. You can find them because of the well, the little symbol on their back. Alright, so we need to find food. There's like 2 other creatures that hey, Coven Witch. There's like 2 other creatures that will disguise themselves like that. So we'll need to be careful. Oh, malaberries. Okay, so malaberries are actually really good to find. Can we just vein mine these? Probably with an axe. Nope. So berries are really good in general, but the really cool thing about malaberries is I do believe you can eat them even if you're full, and you can get basically infinite saturation. They also eat very quickly. Yeah, so each time you eat them and double eat them, I really hate that bug. You can you get more saturation, which we can't see in this mod pack, which is kind of a bummer, but whatever. Anyways, there's a witch spawner right here. And there should be treasure under one of these. There's another witch spawner. Alright, it's in the middle. And a dispenser. Some gold. Knockback fiery core. Okay. Not what I was hoping to find, but whatever. Anyways, it looks like there's some more pumpkin spiders over here, looking at the map. Yep. So just kind of distrust every pumpkin you see. Ever. Yeah. Let's go ahead and sleep. And we have a jungle. It's not going to be good for frame rate. But yeah, so the fun part is just finding where to actually live for a while. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. I don't really want to have to clear out the entire forest to have a base, so I'm not going to. Let's kind of go this general direction and see if we can't find... Not necessarily a plains, because I don't really care about plains, but I just want something that's not forested. And definitely going to the jungle isn't going to be helpful. So there's another pumpkin spider. They seem to be everywhere in this biome, which makes sense. I mean, you usually find I don't know that there are actually any real pumpkins in this at all. Another pumpkin spider. Yeah, it might be that all of the pumpkins are just changed naturally. That's a really pretty tree.
It is. What kind of tree is it?
I don't know. Divine. It's from the DivineRPG. We can vein mine it though, so awesome. And there goes our axe. Don't these have like less durability? I think they might. Alright, so anything good you can use this for? Later, yes. Now, doesn't look like anything specific. Looks like it's mostly normal wood. But let's just keep on going this general direction. Here's a spider and a zombie. There's another witch thing down here. They're called witches circles, I think. They are useful much later in witchery, but I heard something. That was strange. There are enemies that camouflage. Ooh, barley. Barley is actually really good to find because there's always huge fields of it, and it's almost always fully grown by the time you find it. Might actually start that way. But free bread. Is there any more? I don't see any. Okay. Where's that witch's circle? I lost up. Literally right here. And again, there will be two witch spawn. There's at least one witch spawner, usually two. We have lapis, coal, knowledge fragments, and another unknown dimlet. And more barley. Awesome. And she'll laugh at us. Demetria Batsford. The names that the coven witches get. We'll need them later, but that's much later. Because we've got to kind of get through a lot of witchery before they even start to recognize us as a competent witch. Pumpkin spiders. Yeah, I think all the pumpkins in the game are converted into pumpkin spiders. I would not be surprised by that. We are hungry though, so I'm going to have to stop here in a second. Let's grab... plant that. Let's go ahead and get some bread. And... oops. I don't have an axe. Yeah, let's make another axe. Gosh, my inventory is already getting full. But yeah, let's just keep exploring a little bit. I'd like to find someplace halfway decent to kind of stay. And not have to worry about clear-cutting an entire forest to have a house. But if we have to, I guess that's what we'll have to do. There is it's a little bit of a clearing right here, but it's not really much. It's also not very large. There's something over there. Another pumpkin spider. It's really nice. You can just kind of look at the map and see. Ooh, clearing. You can see all the enemies. Also, is that kobolds? Kobolds? However you say these guys. Hobgoblins. That's right, they're not kobolds. They're hobgoblins. They give you a koboldite. We're going to need a lot of that later. And that's something I absolutely despise. Ooh, blueberries. I hate working with them. The hobgoblins and getting all of the stuff. And of course, our inventory is full. What can we get rid of? Stick. Okay. So, plenty of barley. Actually, let's go ahead and just make some more bread. We can also make barley flour, which we can then bake into bread, I believe. So it's a little bit more efficient, but right now, I don't really care. Just take this last piece of barley. Make the last piece of bread. And I think this is where we're going to kind of hang out. So there's more pumpkins over there. Actually, those are real. Those are real pumpkins. They have the pumpkin faces, not the little spider Black Widow icon. So there's chickens here. There's a nice little cave close to trees, including great wood, which again we're gonna need later once we get into Thaumcraft, which that'll be fun. It's another. Oh, that's one of those trees. Really? Alright, so never mind. We're not going to stay here. We're going to get far away from here because that is a taint biome. I don't know if they spread, but they can. It's configurable, so I don't know if this mod pack has that on or not. Where is your village? Hello. Livestock merchant. I'd be afraid to free a snapper with my bare hands. Oh, right. Those are mobs. There's giant crocodiles in this, as I believe. But yeah, so that's a taint biome. Thaumcraft related. There are so many cows here. And yeah, it's usually not too nice. So let's get away from it. You'll have the problem with it can spread. Like I said, it's configurable, but it's a little nasty to deal with. Bad mobs, poison. Orders will not be a problem, by the way. There's a lot of them. And there's even dense ores, which is really nice. I like that. Makes it easier to kind of get stuff. So I want to go this way a little bit, get away from the taint biome, and hopefully we can set up shop somewhere and start working on actually getting quests done. Ooh, an infested tree. So right there is an infested tree. That's also from Thaumcraft. And they're really good because they have not only a cave spider spawner, but a chest underneath it. In fact, you can see the spawner right there. Do we want to break it? I don't really have a use for a cave spider spawner, so let's just break it. And put this there. We'll grab the string. Oh man, what do we want? Ender lilies and nether quartz. Those are non-stackable and also not anything important. So we're gonna go ahead and make a infested tree. Make a waypoint for later. If we want that stuff, we can come back and get it. Alright, so this is more forest. Also something right over here. It's a pumpkin spider. Of course it is. To be fair, I think that's one of the few mobs that are going to be out and about kind of naturally. Since we are sleeping through the nights and all that kind of fun stuff. So it's probably going to be about the only weird thing we see. But I still want to avoid them. Alright. So let's see. I do think we need to kill them later. They have a rare drop of, I believe they drop something like camouflage powder or something like that. Also a willow tree. They don't drop willow trees. That's a willow tree. So there's a lot of like weird things we're gonna need later. And they dropped one of the things for, I don't remember what. Hopefully the quest book is halfway decent and will kind of explain things to us. I think it will. I believe it does anyways. It's getting dark. Let's sleep. And we should be far enough away from the taint biome, so even if it does spread, it should be fine. But it's one of those things of, like, if I don't have to deal with it anytime soon, I would like that. Because there are ways to deal with the taint biomes and, like, push them farther away, but it's not really fun or easy. So, if I don't have to deal with it, I would like that very much. Alright, so we have a bit of an area. There is a totem. That means there's a node there. That's something else we're going to have to be cautious of. I don't know for sure, but I believe that there can be hungry nodes from Thaumcraft, which are like my nemesis, because I always tend to find them and they always tend to kill me. So that's one of those things that hopefully we don't find any, but we probably will. Alright, let's go. There's a swamp. I think that is not too terrible to be near. Although, like I said, snappers, I think, are actual mobs that can spawn in there. I don't know for sure, though. So we'll find out. We'll figure things out. But I really like mountain areas. I don't know why. They're such a pain to deal with, but they always look so cool. Anyways, let's just drop down here. Don't really care about that sapling. Echoing cows. Oh, man. Alright, so yeah, big swamp. Man, I really wish that the one place, the plains biome would have been a little bit farther away from that taint biome. I'm really upset that we found that. Because, well, plains is usually the easiest place to kind of settle in, because obviously there's not really much other than grass you have to deal with, which is annoying. Don't get me wrong, I hate these long grass blocks, but it's at least somewhat easy to deal with. We're going to need a lot of cobblestone and stuff like that if we want to build any sort of house or anything like that, but hopefully we can deal with whatever is on the other side of here. Being close to this is... there might be another... nah, it might be part of the swamp. I really should watch where I'm going. That could have been really bad. Oh my gosh. Let me out. Alright, so we have a lot of water. I don't really want to swim if I can help it. Okay, so eventually we're gonna find some place to settle. We've walked a good ways. You know, I'm gonna bite the bullet and settle in this birch place, because honestly, we can clear out the trees. We're gonna need the wood anyways, so I just want to see what's kind of over this hill, if there is. Alright, so we have a dark oak. Oh, hey, another spawner. So that is a wicker man. That's a witchery thing. It typically has a spawner underneath it of like zombie or like skeleton. So that's potentially good. Let's go back this way a little bit. Ow. And we definitely need to settle down here soon, because we are getting hungry and running out of food, which is never good. Alright, so oh, excuse me. let's just head back to this general direction. And there might be a little bit of a clearing near these mountains, so that could be good. More spiders. I can tell because on the map they're red circles. I kind of dislike them. Raspberries. Get on the other side of this mountain. There is a little bit of a clearing. It's probably mountainous, but whatever. It's a lot easier to run along the tops of these trees. We don't have to worry about much. And let's see. Okay, actually it's not too bad. With a village nearby, you know what? We could probably just take over the village. I think we take over the village. Also, there's a Thaumcraft thing over there, which can be really, really useful. Alright, so the village already has walls. That is Witchery's doing. This is a fairly large village. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of live here. Secure the gates, secure the walls a little bit better, and clear out and level out everything in here to the best of, well, needed. Oh wow, we have a lot of good stuff in here. We have a smeltery already. We have doggos, plenty of villagers, Tinker's area. Wow, this is actually really good find. Alright. We just have a few guests. I hate those things. I already hate those things. Oh, you dumb villagers. Alright, let's grab some carrots. Carrots are a halfway decent food source at the beginning of the game. And is there an entire, like... I don't know. There's a whole bunch of red dots. Is there like an entire... Oh, that might be something else. And if it's what I think it could be, it can be bad. Or is it just a bunch of pumpkin spiders? Okay, it's just a bunch of pumpkin spiders. I thought it could be the Thaumcraft cultists, which don't really want them near my base. But let's find a house to take over. One that's kind of easy to deal with. That's really nice to find. So we have a Thaumonomicon already. And the biggest question is... how much of this stuff is going to be... There's even a slime island. Wow. How much of this stuff is going to be like... Oh my gosh, you stupid villagers. That is sludge, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's sludge. It's really nasty stuff. So I'm just going to get rid of it. We can get that later. Unfortunately, I can't plug up that one place because Mr. Villager decides to take a bath in literal crap. But yeah, it's not sludge, it's sewage. So yeah, it is actually literal crap. But just gotta deal with this. Did those pumpkin spiders despawn or something? They might have. And if that's the case, then that tells me that they are things that can spawn, which is not necessarily the greatest. Alright, we could take over this house. Or... Now I have to make the decision of which house I want. This thing has good stuff, by the way. There's a chest in here. We'll get that later. Oh my gosh. You... Okay, at least you got out. I don't have enough dirt for this. Alright, well... Oh, no. Did it? Oh, it deleted it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I was talking about with the cultists. But luckily, they didn't spawn because the obelisk got overwritten by the witchery house. And I think we're gonna take over. Do we want all these roommates? Let's go to the north end of the town. We'll take over this house up here. It's a decent sized house. There's a spider right there. Run by it. And ow. And I lagged. Oh, great. Well then, let's see if we can make it all the way over there. There is another village right there. Right next to our spawn. Really? Really, game? Alright, I should have set my bed down, slept, and then made the house, but... Skeleton's fighting a villager. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Alright, so we'll make our way back over there soon enough. That fight will go on for quite a while. But this is a much smaller village. And we can grab some food. That's just a normal spider. So the pumpkin spiders have a lot more health. But, I really wish the night would go away. This is the point where I'd like to cheat, but I'm not going to. If I was playing this on my own, I probably would cheat and, like, teleport things. Ow. Where am I even getting shot from? No. Alright, so there is something underneath here, by the way. Because I saw lights down there. But I guess we're going to just kind of chill out for a little bit. This is embarrassing.
I have a question. Do you know what the blue circles are?
The things in the corner, I do not know.
Okay.
It's something with DivineRPG, but I'm not entirely sure what. So, how's our frame rate? Our frame rate's kind of recovered, so that's good. Ow. Go away. I hate spiders. I've said this so many times. I hate spiders in real life. I hate spiders in games. Minecraft spiders aren't too bad, but still not my friends. Alright. We have a whole bunch of carrots. Gonna run back into my house. Haha. There's a skeleton there. We're literally gonna wait for day. And listen to the villagers fight the skeletons. Get 'em, not you. Get. I'm cheering for the villagers, I swear. We should be able to kill the spider. It'd be nice if we could just knock him down the hole. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, he's getting stuck on that. That's funny. Alright, let's try to get... Oh my god, he's sleeping in the field. Yeah, there's light down there, and I don't know what that's about. That is some sort of liquid. I don't know what it is. I honestly don't care to find out, but... Let's go in here. Hey, buddy. We could potentially make some tools if we had a little bit of wood. But honestly, none of these are that great. And yeah, I really hate those pumpkin spiders. That's a guard tower. There's something over there with a pickaxe. There's a lot of weird mobs sometimes. But yeah. So we're just gonna sit and wait. We have a long journey ahead of us, a divine journey, if you will. No, we have a pretty long journey to get back to our stuff. And hopefully we can. Let's break this. Gonna try to explore the village a little bit while it's night. This is a terrible house. It's like I'm in jail. I don't want to trade with you. Get in your house. Another one of these, which is... Oh my god. Let me in. Anything good in here? We... With both of these houses, we could probably make a... We could probably make a sword that's halfway decent. Go grab the copper one. Oh, nope. Yeah, like I said, there's weird things. And I don't know what that is. But it teleports. Oh, because he's trying to shoot it. It's an ender spider. Please don't shoot it. It's going to teleport in here. I just know it. I don't have a sword, because I don't... I'm sorry for this. I have to take your floor. I just need to make some sticks.
I could be wrong, but I thought there was stuff in the tools.
There might... No. No, there's nothing in it. Right, there is stuff in here. Bronze. But I don't believe there's ever any, tool rods, which is what I'm missing.
Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and make a sword. It's not terrible. And... Nice aim, buddy. Actually, let's see. Bone... Wait, no, you don't need a, anything else for this. We can just make a bone hatchet. And if we wanted a pickaxe, which I believe there was, you were right, there is stuff in here. Oh, I should be able to replace tools, right? No, I can't. Alright, well, whatever. Get a bronze, because it's a lot better. Oh my god, he just gave up. That's funny. Here, you can have that. And let's go ahead and make a slimy pickaxe. Why not? Slimy. Alright, so if we break this... Ow. What are you? You're a really nasty spider, I know that much. Please stop teleporting. Oh man, I really, really, really dislike stuff like this. Oh, man. Let's eat. And... okay, that's an angry zombie. It might be gone. Okay, I think it's gone. Is there anything good in here? No, this is guard tower, so there might be something up top. They like to hide stuff. We can get some apples, iron axes, only for crafting. We can get some leather armor. Hello. Good day, sir. And then, is it these? Okay, so it's not these. I believe some guard towers, I don't know if it's, because this is added by witchery. I don't know if it's witchery that adds these, or if, there's specific guard towers that are, oh, they... are you still seriously trying to kill something? There's specific guard towers that give you... they have hidden secrets in them. But we are going to avoid all of the pumpkin spiders. There's one right there I saw. I hate those things. They just do a lot of damage. And that's... not really good when you're starting out, but we have a long walk. Actually shouldn't be that bad. I just hope we don't encounter anything too terrible on the way there. There's going to be a lot of hobgoblins. There's going to be a lot of stuff in the magical forest, but we're barely going to be entering it. So magical forests are... there's another village literally right there. And it's just as large as the previous one. The one we found, so... man, if I would have known that, we wouldn't have had to walk 1,000 blocks. But that's what's kind of frustrating sometimes with Minecraft is... that's a pumpkin spider. That's what's so frustrating with Minecraft sometimes, is like... if you choose the wrong direction to go, you could miss out on something really, really good. Especially in modded that adds so much more stuff to find. Like, it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day, but it's still one of those things of like, if I would have went south, I could have went a lot closer to home, closer to spawn, so if I die without a bed, I don't have to do this. So... another infested tree. You know what? I'll go ahead and mark it. I'm not going to grab the stuff just because inventory, but who cares? It's close enough. Also, we need to zoom out of that map. That map was a little too close. We want to avoid this gigantic tree, which... oh, tainted lands. I don't want to walk through the taint. Let's... go this way, I guess. So that purple biome is the tainted lands, and like I said, it can be very nasty. There are a lot of things that can... a lot of bad creatures that can spawn basically all the time, and it's not fun. Okay, I remember this place. Did we seriously walk that long just to circle back around? I think we did.
I think you might have.
Wow. So, yeah, the Tainted Lands are really, really nasty because, well, it's basically poison, and, yeah, you can have, so that is some stuff right there. Also, here is more of that black stuff that gives off light. I don't know what that is, but that is literally taint. And there's things like taint swarms, and there's tendrils, and anything that goes in there can be killed. Oh, right, I have carrots. There's also a pumpkin spider right up there. On the edge, it's not even on a full block. They're 2x2 creatures, so There's a house I missed, though. I believe that's a Coven Witch house. I was more concerned with the ravine, which explains it. So, chickens. Yeah, so that's a Coven Witch house. They typically have a chest in there, but it's usually just like bread and bottles and stuff like that. Really basic stuff. Not really anything I care about, so we're not going to worry about it. Let's just get going this general direction. And hopefully we can get back over to our stuff relatively soon, so we can actually, you know, start working on the quest book. Yeah, that'd be smart, I guess. Anyways, that is... I don't know what that stuff is. There's a lot of liquids. I wish that at least this version of Wayla, which is the tooltip at the top, doesn't really tell you what liquids are. Ooh, that's nice to find. There's a thing over there. Right there, there's a thing. That's a good thing to have. It's a wisp spawner. Thaumcraft thing. It's really nice. But yeah, the taint biome, I'm not very happy being near. Anything that goes in there can get killed by the taint, and then they get turned into tainted versions of the mobs, which are always stronger, and this is a very large taint biome. But yeah, that is, you can see there's a chest. There's also a spawner underneath there. So I'm going to just journey map this. It's close enough. Actually, can I don't know if I can waypoint something that's not where I'm at. So this spawner. But yeah, I like documenting a lot of things, especially if I'm just exploring. Because a lot of times I don't have enough inventory space to worry about it. I currently do, but I'm going to change that as soon as we find our stuff. So, yeah. Let's just try to avoid that taint biome. Unfortunately, though, we're going to have to go down this mountain and then go back up this other mountain. Stupid valley. This is really pretty, though. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the valleys and rivers and stuff. But, kind of stuck. But it's just one of those things of, like, it's such a pain. It's why jungles are cool, don't get me wrong, but I hate jungles with a passion because of just how annoying they are to navigate through. How much, especially early game, if you spawn in a jungle, you might as well remake a world because there's no use. You will die of starvation in the jungle. But although newer versions of Minecraft seem to fix that a little bit, not, you know, spawning in jungles. You'll still spawn in jungles very often, but it's more often than not that you'll you'll find a lot of melon. They up the spawn rate of that, I think. But, or at least from my experience. Maybe one of these days we'll play vanilla. I don't know. I get bored in vanilla pretty quickly. That's why I like mod packs with quests. It gives me direction. Alright, pumpkin spider, avoiding. We need to go that way anyways, so hopefully the taint doesn't spread. I could go check, but I don't feel like it right now. I might do that after a bit, but we need to get there quickly. The sun is going down, and I don't really want to deal with another night. Luckily, we have enough food that we can kind of sprint jump our way there. I forgot, pigs. It's my food. Get away. Alright, so I am going to be honest, I'm a little worried about caving. With some of the mobs, we haven't seen too many. There is a lot of taint. That is not good. With a lot of the mobs we've seen so far, like most of them have been pretty standard, but those ender spiders kind of worry me. Yeah, we're pretty close to the taint still. It's okay. I don't really want to pick up all my stuff and go back to the one village, because that was far enough away from the taint, I think. Oh my god, pigs, please. I'm like the Pied Piper of pigs. The Pig Piper?
Yes.
Alright. Ooh, these are good to find. So their walls are good, except for the fact that you can just kind of walk over them. In fact, it kind of generated directly on them. So here's our stuff. Should be able to pick up most of it. And I'm going to take over this house. Let's grab as much of our stuff as we can. I'm gonna make a chest, or not. It requires 4 logs and 4 planks. Ew. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. We're gonna set our spawn here. We're never going to break this bed again until we set our spawn again. And let's see, what are we? Alright, there is a chest right here. And I'm just going to share your chest for right now. Didn't we pick up a chest? No, I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to break this with a slimy pickaxe, which isn't like the best of things, but could be worse. I don't have a shovel on me. Alright, so let's see. There is a chest in... No. This is a weird thing. This is a... I don't know what the deal with this place is, but here and here, where all these guys are, there's a chest. You picked an odd time to take a bath. Anyways, you can take all this stuff out, steal the chest because that's what's important to me, and get out of there. Alright, so there is plenty of stuff to do. But let's... Oh man, but I can have a... We're gonna settle in the one we were in. I probably should, look at the screen when I'm moving. Alright, let's go ahead. Place down a chest. And... see, we can put this stuff away for right now. Put some of the stuff we just absolutely don't want or need. And let's go grab this. Because I want to make some torches. And... anything else? Okay, you can keep the materials. I don't need that book right now. Alright, so let's go. Squeaky door. So I'll put some torches in here. Just brighten this place up. F7 is a thing. Yes. Alright, cool. So we have a nice house that we can call our home. So... I guess one of the first things we should probably do is... Train Generation did not really like this place. Let's go ahead, start putting some stuff away. I'm just gonna put everything away right now. And Alright, I'd like to get rid of that as well. That was weird. It fell down the roof. Alright, okay. So, take the cobblestone, put the lapis away. All the wood we can keep on us. Old tools. We can put all that stuff away. Alright. That's fine for now. Alright. So, wow, we've done a lot. So let's get... It wanted us to make a crafting station. We did that. Make a wooden pickaxe. I'm going to take the jungle trees because they're a little bit farther away than the dark oak. We got some coal. We're going to need to make a furnace. We got some cobblestone as well. And a stone pickaxe. Plus a chest. So here's the thing. Make any kind of drawer. So we need to make a furnace. The recipe for that requires a block of coal, compressed cobblestone. Ugh, it's so expensive. So I think what we're gonna do is just look around, and see if there's not a furnace in here. It might be a little easier. I don't think there is. Alright, let's just jump on down here. And this is a standard building from Minecraft, so we will let's just kind of look around a little bit more. There is a bunch of raspberry bushes. Blackberry. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's see. There is this, which is a book depository thing. We can get a lot of witchery books from this, which is really nice. But I don't see anything that was going to give us any sort of like furnace or anything like that. So that's a bummer. There's a smeltery though. That is really nice. I like that there's a smeltery. And there's another one of these houses. There's actually 2 or 3 of these. Wow. So we can just steal all of this stuff and we don't have to make it. So that'd be nice. Because a lot of the recipes are changed, but not like drastically. So we are going to need a little bit of a mine shaft-ish type of thing. So let's go ahead and clear out some trees here. And we'll just... Plenty of logs, that's good. We will just... Let's see, we need a furnace. So we're going to need some more coal for that. We also need to get some gravel. We need a lot of gravel, a lot of clay, and a lot of sand. And then that's going to allow us to get grout. And then it's going to want us to make a stack of seared bricks, which we'll go ahead and do that. And then it wants all that stuff. So most of that we can just kind of take. Not going to be a problem. But right now we need to make the furnace. That's the biggest thing. So I think what we'll do is just go ahead and put a little bit of a digging mine shafty thing right back here. We'll make it look nice later. But this will be fine for now, just to... Okay, the dirt really goes down. This pickaxe is terrible. Let's go grab our stone pickaxe. That'll be a little bit faster, I think. And I just want some cobblestone. I want to try to find some coal. We need... I already have it on me. Of course. Let's go ahead and make another chest. So, actually, can we make 2? Can we use this? No. But I just realized we have a lot of oak. Does it have to be the same? Hold up. No, I was just doing it wrong. Okay. So, put that there. Put another chest for old tools that we don't really care about. Use this dirt. Let's get a couple more pieces of coal just so we can make, you know, the thing. Torches. And we'll come back here and deal with stuff. So we will eventually light this entire area up. That will be a thing to do, but that'll be a while from now. So let's go ahead and torch. That will make things look nice. Oh, hey. Yes, this mod pack is called Divine Journey. You can find it on the Twitch app, anywhere basically. But yes, this is called Divine Journey. So there is some cobblestone. We need what, like 9 times 4, 36. We need about half a stack of cobblestone. So before we go any farther down, let's go ahead and just widen this. But yeah, so we just need to get some. We need to get a good bit of cobblestone for this furnace. I'm really sad that there's not a furnace. Is it getting night? It's getting night. Let's sleep. I don't want things to spawn on me. But let's see. We need some more coal. And yeah, there is. Oh, hey, we have some farming quests. I didn't even think of that. There's a lot of stuff to do. Exploration. This is where it's going to get into kind of the camouflage stuff and all the Divine Journey or DivineRPG stuff. But we'll worry about that later. Anything good in the farming? We have carrots. That's going to unlock. Get a bunch of carrots. Sugar cane. I don't really care about any of this stuff right now. We'll worry about it later. So let's just kind of focus on getting a furnace because that would be nice. We can cook some. We can cook food up, right? Let's see, beef. Okay, we can supposedly. So let's get some more cobblestone. I also want to just kind of raise the ceiling up one. You know, I don't like diorite all that well. So we'll just put diorite up here. And there goes my pick. And I put the other pick away. Of course I did. Oh well. So we're also gonna need to go find some more coal. You know what? Before we do anything else, let's get rid of this waypoint and change it to home. And let's go talk to our neighbor and see what kind of tools he has so we can make slime pickaxe. I'll take the flint binding, that's not bad. Alright, well, guess we'll go down the street and talk to some other people. There is usually something underneath here, by the way, but I don't think it's usually worth it. Alright, so slimy. Is that an iron? It is. Cool thing is we can melt down a lot of this stuff later if we want to. And wooden, nothing else in there. Wooden. So we can melt down a lot of this stuff and use it if we want to. I think let's go ahead and grab the... Oh, man. I guess... Take a look at the stone. But yeah, having this here is really nice. I still can't believe that cultist place got destroyed. That's really funny. And there's another one of these pits. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I guess let's grab some potatoes. That'll be another quest, I believe. And... wheat, seeds, whatever. Okay, so I don't see any more... He's still taking his bath. I don't see any more Tinker stuff. So I'm going to assume that we found all of them. Let's just double check. There's slimy. So mining speed is really slow. That's what I don't like about it. It also doesn't pick up much other than stone. So we're going to need some sticks. Do I have any more just loose wood? No, of course not. I want that. Alright, let's grab some sticks so we can make tool rods, so that we can make a halfway decent pickaxe, hopefully. Hopefully it's decent. Right here. Nope, wait. No, wait, yeah, we can use sticks. Right. That was changed in later versions. Also, they fixed the right clicking, so you can actually, you know, just, well, shift clicking rather. But that is the current version, I think, of Tinkers. So unfortunately, this is an older pack, so whatever. Conveniences lost. But let's grab some more cobblestone. We need like I said, like 36-ish. And we'll eventually make this entire place look halfway decent. Let's move these torches to be like so. And like so. So this is where I started separating it. So I guess this will work just fine. Fortunately, we can't pick up the amber, because that has always been a much higher mining level than it really should be, to be honest. With how high up it is, I really despise that stuff is such a high mining level. But we have half a stack, well, we have almost a stack of stuff, of cobblestone, so we just need to go grab some more coal. And honestly, I think heading outside would probably be the best way to do this. So we need to make some compressed cobblestone. We need 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need some slabs. And then we're going to need a block of coal for a furnace. It's incredibly expensive, but this mod pack is, well, it's kind of like that. It is very much the expert mode style stuff. Also, did we have some pumpkin spawn on us? Yep. I hate those things. I might have to go look and see how they spawn, because I really dislike the fact that they're just spawning whenever they want, and it's not like they're already there. There's some coal right up there. I wonder if it is a light level thing, if they can spawn anywhere during the day at a certain light level, or what. But there's another one right there. I hate those things. And not just because they killed me, but just kind of on principle. Anything that can spawn anywhere is really annoying to deal with. But let's grab some more coal. There's some more up higher. We have a little bit of daylight left. And we'll make the furnace. We'll start working towards smeltery and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah, that I'm also going to look After the stream, I'm probably going to look in the config file and see if the taint biomes can spread or not. Hopefully it's a no, but definitely not something I want to have to deal with if I can help it. But yeah, staying away from that spider. Yeah, that guy right there. It's not a pumpkin. Doesn't have a pumpkin face on it. Alright, so let's get back to base. I might have to do some terraforming as well with this village. Not too much, just the wall, secure it and all that kind of fun stuff. And then eventually I might even destroy a lot of the houses and whatnot, but I don't know. We'll see. Kind of see how I feel. If they get in my way or anything like that. But how much coal do we have? We have 8. We have a few more pieces in here. So time to make a furnace. And then I think we can smelt our first piece of iron. And yeah, this is only a little expensive. So we're not going to make mini furnaces ever. But there we go. We have a furnace now. Let's go ahead and put it right here. Gather some potatoes. So I had... Oh, I only had 3 potatoes. Luckily those spiders have despawned, so... Where's the potato farm? Those are carrots. Yeah, let's go ahead and gather more carrots. Oh my gosh, get out of the sewage, people. I don't think they can die from it, which is kind of funny. It's just poison. Hey, all the grass grew. Alright, so... I will save you all as long as you stop going in there. Yeah, these guys are already poisoned. They're just not really caring. Is there any... It's another carrot farm. But here's the potatoes. Okay, so we're gonna need to farm a lot of potatoes. I'm probably gonna move some farms around just because it's gonna be easier to have it a little bit closer and kind of make it better. You don't need this entire strip of water, but we're gonna need more dirt. And let's go back to our little home and sleep. So yeah, not really much to say about this. It's just kind of your basic stuff. Yep. I know, villagers, it's getting dark and scary. Same. I think it's scary too. I'm running home to sleep. Alright, so we need to eat, obviously. I definitely need to clear out some areas and whatnot, so let's put some carrots away. Put all the crop stuff in here as well. Some seeds, sugar cane. Is that all we have? I guess we'll put the berry bushes in there. We'll get those planted around as well. Let's actually go ahead and plant a couple of these. Honestly, right here. This looks good. That'll be fine. You know, we'll do the last 3. Why not? They will grow, they will spread. It'll be great. So, what do we need to do? So we've unlocked AgriCraft, which is kind of nice. And that's going to get to a lot of things. There's a lot of stuff. So there's ZV Uno essence. We're going to need a lot of magical crop stuff eventually. But that stuff's going to be kind of a pain. If we look at, like, iron seeds, what's the recipe? Blocks of iron on a runic altar with Imperial essence. But how bad are the infusion stones? Really? Okay, so what's a master infusion stone? What is this recipe? Yeah, so, this is going to be difficult. if you don't know what half this stuff is, don't worry. We're not going to get there in any time. Icorium, really? Gaia spirits, reduction cores, potency cores. I don't even know what those are. But blood magic. You need an imbued slate just to get to that point. Which is this still Twilight Stone, Frozen Stone, End Stone? Oh man. And that's Twilight Stone from DivineRPG, not like Twilight Forest or anything like that, because that's just normal stone. Alright, well, this is going to be fun. Magical crops is going to be something that's kind of locked out from us for quite a while. So we have a furnace. Let's start basic. We need an iron ingot, and I think I'm going to go ahead. Can we turn... I'm only going to do one right now because orb duplication is probably going to be available to us relatively soon. Most mod packs don't make it hard to get resources. Yeah, pulverizer will give us duplication as well as a sag mill. Smeltery also will duplicate, so yeah, there's no reason to not. Can we make tiny coal? Aww. Alright, well, in that case, let's use sticks for right now. Just so that we don't waste fuel. But yeah, I guess let's go ahead and claim all of these quests. We will get them eventually. So we have carrots, we'll get some lily pads, that's nice. Some potatoes, sugar cane, malaberries. Looks like we need to do all of these gathering quests before... Oh, right, that's something else. We have to do all these gathering quests before we can do anything else. But we're going to need some pumpkin seeds, which we should be able to make. So just getting some of the stuff first, and we're also going to need melon seeds. I kind of wish I would have went to the jungle that we found. You know, I said I was going to put all of the crop stuff in the other chest, so let's actually do that. Alright, so there's some bone meal. What do we want to keep there? I guess... I don't know. Alright, so we'll need to find some melons, but that's not terrible. And I guess let's go ahead and claim this. It'll give us some experience. Bottles. But we can't really do anything else because this requires another quest somewhere. And how bad is this? It requires a QED. So that's going to be fun. Exploration, we already saw that. Gadget. So flight is not available. Need to make jetpacks. So this entire, like, most of this stuff right here is all flying. Wow. Yeah, this has a lot of quests in it. And that looks vanilla, actually. Okay. Don't use it because it's terrible, but this is a lot of just flight stuff. Like, let's look at leadstone thrusters. Requires redstone alloy, which is the standard recipe. That's good. But then this is obsidian, redstone transmission coil. Wow. Lots of gears and stuff. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. So blood magic. We have garden stuff. Botania. Alright, well, let's just go back to the beginning of the journey. So we need just a single piece of iron. Claim that reward. And now an iron pickaxe, which I don't believe we can... Oh, we can actually use it. That's surprising. But now we can get blank patterns, which require iron. Wow. Okay, then. Let's grab some sticks. Let's grab some wood. We're going to need one more piece. And I guess we'll go ahead and use our first piece of iron for blank patterns. Before we do, let's just verify that there's not any in our neighbor's house. I'm going to be skipping a lot of this stuff, so that is at least nice. Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be any in there. Okay. Well then, I guess we'll use our first piece of iron on blank patterns. We'll get 4 more, that's nice at least. And now we need to make all this stuff. But it's detection quest, so it's not actually a problem. And is all of these vanilla? Looks like it. Okay. Well, we're just going to steal them from our friend over here, so I don't really care. There we go. And I almost walked by my house. We're going to go ahead and put them... Okay, I was like, wait, where are they? We're going to go ahead and put them... Let's move this guy. We're going to put them here. So we're going to want to have... that there, part builder, tool station, stencil table, and I guess we'll put crafting table right there. That'll work. We can go ahead and put these, and we'll put those in there in a minute. So we get pumpkin, get a flint pickaxe head, some wooden tool stuff, and I wonder if this didn't detect because it has patterns in it. But let's make sure this detects. Yeah, I don't know why that one's not detecting. That's strange. Now here's a really interesting question. We cannot put parts in there. I didn't think we could, but it was worth a shot. Alright, so did everything else detect? Completed. Yes. Alright, so we just need the pattern chest. So I guess we'll go ahead and make another one. It's one pattern. It's not that big of a deal. So I believe, how was it? Was it like this? And we can put a pattern on it. We'll get some books. And hopefully that time it detected. Yes, and we're going to get 4 more blank patterns. So I don't think we'll ever need 11 patterns for all this, but whatever. Put another pattern chest right here, and we'll use that for casts relatively soon. Alright, so we have sticks, don't need books, don't need pumpkin, can go away. Let's grab all the old tools. I realize we're gonna use that to cook stuff. And we'll put these parts away over yonder, because why not? And I'm really glad that the villagers are trying to kill the stupid spider things. I hate those things. Anyways, it's getting dark again. Let's sleep. Alright, so that was expensive stuff. I didn't realize the recipes were going to be changed that much. So how bad is a tool forge? Okay, of course that's standard. Alright, well, whatever. Basic energy, Sterling generators. That looks vanilla. Huh. Strange. So stone torches we can make. That's just coal and stone tool rods, which are really nice. It's really nice to have these. You can make stone tool rods with cobblestone or stone. It's pretty cheap. just some cobblestone. So it's really good for when you're underground, but we need to go get a couple of things. So let's take a look at the map. We need clay, so we should probably head back over here to the swamp. Yeah, that's a big taint biome. Honestly, we're going to be close to it regardless, so that's probably not the best of things. You know, let's head south. Let's explore a little bit. But I want to make another bed before we do, because I don't want to die again. And, like, do we have sleeping? Haha, we have sleeping bags. Alright then, it just requires a ton of wool. What kind of shears do we have options? Do we have, like, wooden shears? Hey, we do. Alright. So let's go find some sheeps. Let's glare at every pumpkin spider we see. And yeah. So there's a wicker man right there. What to do? Because I want a sleeping bag because I don't want to lose my spawn point. Since you just came back in, I'll show you. Way to make a furnace. Requires compressed cobblestone and blocks of coal.
Ew.
And blank patterns from Tinkers.
I think I heard you say requires iron.
Requires iron. So a lot of recipes are changed. Also, if you want to make any infusion stones, we looked at this just a minute ago, but infusion stones, the first ones aren't bad other than blood magic, and they get progressively worse. And that requires Gaia Spears. That requires you to kill the Gaia Guardian from Botania. Icorium is pretty nasty. We can't even look at how to make Ichor. I don't believe... Oh, you get a little bit more out of it, but it requires Nether Stars and Arcane Infusion. It's terrible. And then the Master Infusion Stone is absolutely horrible. Requiring 4 Extreme Infusion Stones, which... They have durability, too. Ew. So, alright, well... Yeah, this mod pack's going to take a long time to get through. So I watch a lot of different YouTubers, and I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Minecrafters. I still watch some of them. They are kind of varied. They've kind of moved away. Well, they moved away from Minecraft for a while, but it's a pretty large group, and they were pretty big when I started watching them. But a group of them are playing this mod pack, which is kind of how I discovered it and saw what it is. And we have a bunch of sheep. There's also another pumpkin spider. I hate those things so much. Hello, Mr. Sheep. So let's try to make a sleeping bag. That's my current goal. There's a lot of stuff like spawning underneath here, and I don't think it's... I think it's underground, hopefully. But yeah, they were the ones that kind of I saw this mod pack from, and yeah, I think they're on like episode 300-ish of playing through this, so it's gonna be a while. But I figured it'd be something good to stream. It's gonna take a while, and that's always good, and it should be exciting. We can kind of do projects and stuff, and hate those guys with a passion. I hate those things. At least it's not the Erebus. The Erebus is not in this mod pack, which is great because I appreciate that mod and I appreciate what it does, but I hate it with a burning passion because of how it does it. If you're not familiar with the Erebus, it is a mod that adds oh, what do they call it? I think they just call it the underground or the something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it is heavily bug themed, and I don't have a problem with that for the most part, other than they make the bugs hyper realistic and not like, you know, I hate those pumpkin spiders just because like all spiders, they're a pain to hit, but they're also they're really powerful. They hurt, and so that's the only reason I really despise those guys. But the Erebus mobs rather, adds a lot of different spiders, and some of them walk very strangely and a little too realistic for my liking, and so it's super creepy, and I don't like that. So the Erebus is a really cool mod, but it's also terrible. But I don't think that's in this mod pack. In fact, I could probably look. No, it is not. Good. Good. So we're trying to make a sleeping bag. So this will just basically give us, let's make sure we can. Okay, carpet is vanilla. Hate you. It'll basically just give us a way to kind of go explore away from home without having to deal with like losing our spawn point or anything like that. So we have, we're gonna need what, 3, 6, 9. Let's just get some wood. Doesn't matter. We need to go exploring. We need to go back and find that jungle so we can get some there's 3 beds. There's 3 carpets, and we need just 2 more wool. Okay. We need to get they are really bad aim. We need to go get melons. I think that's the next thing I want to do. So let's go find another sheep. We also need to gather up sand and clay, which is this, nope, it's just a vanilla stone shovel. So we'll make a tinker's shovel out of something that's not gonna like cause too many issues. And here's a sheepy sheep. Cool. We can make the sleeping bag. Probably gonna wait until the next day to go exploring. But we're good on food, and we just kind of need to, we really need to clean up this village. I think this would be fine to kind of establish a permanent base here. Just if we clean up a lot of the different areas, the trees especially. And then eventually we can become, you know, tyrannical overlords and capture all the villagers and put them in cages and do horrible things to them, because I think we're going to have to become a vampire at some point. And that's always fun. But let's take some more carrots with us. Like I said, we're gonna leave out the next day. But let's find if there's any good shovel pieces. So we can do a cactus. Grab this. Stone. Stone might be the best. I think stone's going to be really good for us right now. Just because of repairing it. Can we repair in the inventory? That's the last question. No. But there was... I mean, there's 2 more of those little houses over here. So it's not like we can't just steal another tool forge. Anything in here? Copper. Bronze. Let's make a bronze. Bronze shovel. I forgot we don't need the binding. We'll let the stone one break, but that'll be fine. Let's go sleep. There's a zombie in here. So let's get to sleep before anything bad happens. And then we need to go get clay, gravel, and sand. Plus, let's step outside so we can actually see the map. Plus, if we want to head over to... Where was the jungle? It was all the way back here. No. Where was the jungle? I don't even remember now. Oh, it was way up there. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. We'll get to the jungle eventually. There is a creepy biome over there. You can see it on the map, the like dark area, almost directly west. I believe there's probably a node or something from Thaumcraft there. So, yep, right there. You can see the obelisk. So that just makes a creepy biome. It's not a big deal, but let's see, where do we want to head? We need clay, so let's head back to, let's actually head south, directly south, and see what we can find. And then we will head towards like the swamp. That'll be a good place to get a bunch of clay, which we just need to do this stuff to get the quest completed. And then eventually make a really large tinker smeltery. I hate you. It kind of scared me because it woke up as soon as I got close. There's something similar in the deserts, which are really, really nasty, and we're never going to fight one unless we have a ranged weapon. Also, there's an infested tree literally right over there. That one. That tree's infested, which is good. I mean, we can easily go get free treasure, and a mob spawner, I guess, but not something I care about right now. And there's another stupid spider thing. Oh my god, I hate those things so much, and they're everywhere. That's really nice to find. There should be a node in it. Yeah, because it became a magical biome. That's good. There's a cluster of them over there. Ugh. Alright, so I just kind of want to see what's south of us. If there's anything good. Any sort of just general goodness. I guess we could just go ahead and pick up a bunch of clay here. And we just need to do quests. That's really all it is right now. I hear a zombie. I don't see one, so he might be underground. There's something right here, but I do not see it. You want to turn Overwatch League on? Okay, there it is. It is another one of those stupid spiders. Thank you. So, let's just grab some sand. We need a stack of both of all three things. Gravel is going to probably be the hardest thing to find above ground, but it's not that big of a deal. And then we need to make grout, so that's always fun. There is a plains biome south of us, so 33. Let's go ahead and clean up some more of the sand. Eventually we'll be able to make sand, I believe, right? From cobblestone? I mean, obviously from... is it mystical agriculture or is it magical crops? Alright, so it changed its name later. Fire crystals. That's nice. Yeah, so sag milling will give us stuff. But that'll be a good bit later. I actually don't know what the progression is tech-wise for this mod pack. I just know that witchery is used a lot, and Thaumcraft is used a lot, and a lot of what it is like a lot of oh, how do I want to say this? A lot of the like crafting ingredients and whatnot that you would use typically to make stuff in those mods. So like, for example, witchery has all of the different. What are they actually considered? They're like the clay jars full of stuff. Fumes. That's what it is. So they have a whole bunch of. It has a whole bunch of different fumes that are going to be used for a lot of different magic mods. So all the magic mods are like heavily related. So we have 2 of them done. That's good. Also going to need to make some glass, which we'll worry about. Actually, we'll probably do that like immediately. But we need gravel. That's the big thing next. And that's going to be harder to find. At least above ground. And I don't really want to... Actually, no, it's not. We can go back to the mountain. But I want to just explore a little bit this general direction. Stay away from the stupid spiders. And yeah, so there is stupid spider. A little bit of a plains area. A gigantic tree that is slowly loading in. But I don't see much else. So let's head. We have the sand, we have the clay. So I guess let's head back north, and if we go to one of the mountains, we should be able to get a bunch of gravel pretty easily, pretty quickly, and hopefully not too much flint. But yeah, making decent progress. Been streaming for what? Almost 2 hours. Nice. 2 hours, and I've only died once. But I am really not looking forward to like some of the mobs and stuff. DivineRPG adds a lot of content. It is a fairly major, like, not an overhaul, but it's one of those that just adds a ton of different things, a ton of weird things, and a ton of things I don't know how to deal with, and that is never fun for me. One of the big things I need to find out, there's another creepy biome. So there is a bad node there. Sinister node, there's probably a totem. These aren't bad though. These aren't like super annoying. There's another one up there. You can tell because of the dark spots, both in like the actual terrain. Yeah, you can see the node just barely right there. But it's not a hungry node, so I don't really care. It will spawn I think they're considered, they're technically called brainy zombies, but they're angry zombies. They are stronger than normal zombies, but they're not that difficult to deal with. But as long as it's not a hungry node where it's destroying the terrain, I don't really care. Doesn't really do much else, so who cares? Alright, so taint. What is... Oh, wow. That has completely covered, I think. Ugh. It's going to be good to be near a taint biome, I think, because I think we're going to need stuff later. But, no pigs. We're going to need to be very careful. Yeah, that's covered in fibers. So taint spreads through fibrous taint, and it can only spread to certain blocks, so that is good, but it's also really, really, really bad. It's really nasty stuff. So hopefully we don't have too many issues with it in the coming days. I'm going to check after streaming today. I'm going to check that to make sure that it doesn't have the config file is correct and doesn't spread. That's the biggest concern I have. If the taint spreads, then we're doomed. And we'll have to relocate, because I don't think we'll be able to get to the point of stopping the taint before it spreads to us. It is slow in spreading, if it does, but... Oh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. It is typically slow in spreading, but yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue to move if it is. Like, that'll kind of suck, but we'll deal with it. Alright, so we have 43. It's time to sleep yet? Nope. Let us keep digging. Alright, so... Diggy. Alright. Now can we sleep? Yes. Perfect time to take a drink. And we have our stack of stuff, our stack of gravel. So now here's the decision. Let's go ahead and mine a little bit of coal. And I think what I want to do, let's see, where are we? We really need to go get melons so that we can start farming them. But that's really, really far away. We have enough food, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's go around this mountain. And we can grab, I think we already have mallow berries. I know we have blackberries. There's a bunch of berries, and you can make these into berry medleys. And definitely worth it. It's a little bit better food source. Not much better, but enough that it makes it worth it. So I guess let's just kind of explore around. That was a deeper puddle than I realized. But yeah, like I was saying before, the desert has... The quest book kind of mentions this with the cactuses in the farming. Watch out for some, they might be violent. So there are... I think there's 3... Oh my god, what are you doing in a tree, Hobgoblin? I think there's like 3 or 4 different... different camouflaging creatures from DivineRPG, and it's for a it's for a boss, I believe, or something like that. It makes you need it for something along those lines. And the one that is going to be most common is the stupid spiders, the pumpkin spiders. There's one that I've never seen. So I did a little bit of a test world where I just kind of went into creative mode, flew around for a while, and tried to see what I could see. I don't know where the one spawns. If it does, that's a node. I don't know what kind, so I'm going to stay away. I don't see any particles. There's another node. So I think nodes might be super common, which, if that's the case, that's good. We're going to need a lot of nodes later to charge up all of our Thaumcraft stuff. I've never really done too much work with that kind of stuff, but I know from kind of looking around this mod pack and whatnot that we're going to need to. But yeah, so what was I talking about? The camouflage mobs. There are one that I don't even know what they actually are. They're like raspberries. Oh, what are they? I don't remember what they are exactly, but they disguise as like a grass block. I have no idea where they spawn. If they even... Oh, okay, you're a normal witch. You're a coven witch. Like, I don't know where they spawn, if at all. But the third one that I'm aware of are fake cactuses. And they are the most destructive thing ever. They're incredibly nasty to deal with. And those are actual pumpkins. And an infested tree. Sure, we'll mark this one too. Infested tree. I like marking these just because they do have treasure. But what is that? Oh, it's a water crystal. And I think an earth crystal. Earth shards from Thaumcraft. But yeah, the last ones are these cactuses, and they spawn naturally in the desert. They look exactly like cactus. They're always 3 tall, I think. They look exactly like cactuses except for the tops of them, and I don't remember what they're called. They have a really weird name, but they actually shoot seeds at you, and they will kill you very, very quickly. At least in my tests. So I'm going to try to stay away from them. We do have a cactus at the village back at home, so like we shouldn't have to worry about anything with that. But there is another obelisk. Those are fine. They have sinister nodes in them. Like I said, they will turn the biome creepy, but or actually it's eerie, isn't it? But they don't really do anything else, so it's not a big deal. This is a really big drop. There's also a lava pool right above some trees. Terrain generation in this mod pack is probably not the most efficient. With some of the stuff we've already seen, it's a little weird. But let's just head this direction. I'd like to get on top of the trees if possible, but yeah, let's do it. Another giant tree. Those are giant rubber trees, maybe? I don't remember if those are... I don't know for sure if that's a rubber tree or not, but they are gigantic trees. And I really don't care to chop them down because that would be a pain. I mean, we have vein miners, so that's nice, but it's still not something I really want to do. How close are we? We are not. Because we're heading the wrong direction. Which would explain why we're not getting closer to the jungle. So let's just head north. And we'll get to the jungle. We will go grab some melon seeds. I don't think there's anything that's going to give us melon seeds. There might be. So I should probably check. Flint. Eggs, ender pearls. You can get some good stuff, but arrow, that's nice. Bow and arrow. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's going to give us melon seeds, so let's go get some from the jungle. Maybe the jungle is where the things spawn, because that's a troll. It looks like a troll. Yep. It's like a cyclops or something. So that's DivineRPG. We're going to stay away from him. He'll hopefully stay away from us. Hate you. And I'm going to tell that to every single one I see. So yeah, we want to stay away from a lot of things we don't know about right now because we are kind of weak and squishy. Blackberry bushes. We have those at home. So I think the only ones we need is... we have raspberry bushes. There's one last. Blueberry. If we find a blueberry bush, we should probably grab it. And we'll make a nice little farm for those. Probably sooner rather than later, gonna have to start tearing down some of the houses at the village. Just to kind of make room for the farms and stuff like I want them. Hate you. Yeah, let's just keep heading north. So, there's not really much to say about, like, I just want to do this so we can get the quest done, so we can farm our own melons. We are going to need melons later for various things, but I'll worry about that later. So, what is, ooh, a volcano. I like volcanoes. So these are Project Red. Right. Project Red spawns these. They completely annihilate terrain. There's another village. We can go see if there's a blacksmith over there, because that'd be nice. And these are a really good source of lava, because you have this one block, and I believe there's a bunch of others. There is. We can get some more furnaces. That's nice. Poor cow. Lagging a little bit. That's not good. So I'm not going to mark villages on the map with waypoints because there's not really much need to. This one kind of got taken over by a couple of different features. But yeah, these furnaces are incredibly important. And this is like a vanilla Minecraft thing. How are we doing on frames? Not too bad. Dark steel, oak, and iron leggings. And then I'm also going to take the chest because these are hard enough to get. So yeah, this mod pack really does seem to reward exploration. And I'm okay with that. I tend to wander. Oh my gosh. Come on, you guys can do it. I believe in you. Hey, you hit it. It's not moving. There's two of you. You can kill it. There you go. Ooh, it dropped some of that camouflage stuff. Terran shards. So it's the Sanguraro worms. Those are the cactuses. Coblins are the disguise. They look like a patch of grass. I don't know where they hide. But yeah, this stuff is useful for making Terran stones, which is used for stuff. I really don't know. That is... So we have some buildings. Ooh, my favorite biome. There's a mesa. This area has stuff. Another one of those watchtowers from Witchery. And this is what I was looking for earlier. So let's just come up here and grab some gold. And you know what? We'll grab the gold armor and boots. Now, here's a question. Can we turn this back into gold? Yes. So that'll let me kind of keep all the gold. Be careful with this because there is darkness. But yeah, so free gold. Wish that was like real life. But let's check the other ones. I don't know if they all have. No, it's just the one that has the wooden roof. I don't believe this one has anything. Might up here, but I don't think it does. Nope. Alright, so head down. Yeah, one of my favorite biomes in the entirety of Minecraft is the mesa. I absolutely love mesa biomes. So finding one of these is really cool. Also, just to prove my point from earlier, we have a skeleton spawner. So there's an apothecary. The cactus thing, so we can come in here. I'm gonna break this. I didn't want the flower pot. Put that back, and you know what? I'll give you a nice little tree. Bread, gold, apples. My inventory is full. This isn't good. Gonna guess we can do this. Can do that. And grab some bread, apples, I guess, and we'll grab the gold. We'll leave the bottles there. Alright, so there are going to be cactuses here. And this is kind of, just to kind of show you guys what I meant, but this is good to know that this is here. Hate you both. I don't know if we're gonna have... See, like, you see how this one is 3 high, but it's a normal cactus. However, it looks like there's some... I think they're underground. Never mind. Let's walk around this just a little bit. I hear some bats. Not those. Those are Natura. So those are the Sangaro... However you say that. I have no idea.
Sequara.
Sequara?
Sequara.
Okay. Those are normal cactuses, but those two right there. You can barely see it. I'm not going to get too close to them, but they are the worms. One of them just moved, but you can kind of see the top of them doesn't look right. They're also slightly darker. If we pillar up just a little bit. One also just despawned, so there's also that. There's another one right there. You can kind of see on the top of them, they have like mouths. There's another one over there. Those are the worms. And they are very deadly. If you get too close to them, they will start shooting at you from range. And they hurt really, really, really badly. So, let's get out of the desert. It's good to know this is here, but we don't really need anything from that. So let's just get on our way. Some more things to tell that I hate them, and I don't see them. Alright, so I really want to find this jungle. Let's eat the apples and the bread, just because that'll be... Hey, there's the jungle. We're almost there. Perfect. Hate all of you, all of you, all of you. I hate those things so much. Like, I would have a problem with them if they weren't so, like, powerful. They hit really hard. Alright, so... let's get bread on the bar. So we're going to grab 2 things from over here. We're going to grab... I have some jungle saplings, so I don't really care about that. But I definitely want to grab both cocoa beans and... I hate you. And you too. I want to grab both cocoa beans and melon. So this is something good to mark as well. So thumb I'm just gonna say a thumb ob. I don't want to spell obelisk. I'm tired. What can I say? Obelisk is a weird word. But, yeah, you can see that guy has a mouth, even from here. Don't get close to those. So I don't know if the jungle has the creepy things, the last camouflagey guys, but I can only assume that they'll be somewhere, but there is... that's a flower. There's the cocoa beans. That's the first thing we want. I'm just going to grab a few of those. And we're about throwing stuff away when we find some melons. So this is not good for my frame rate. Also crabs. Crabs are creatures too that exist. But yeah, you can see those mouths. Those things are so deadly. They also like to despawn. Also whales. There's a lot of things in the oceans. I think most of the ocean things are more passive, but I honestly don't know. Anyways, it's almost time to sleep. And I just need to find a single melon. Also, those trees are really pretty. There's something flying in here. I can see it on the map and it's acting really erratic. But this is amaranth wood. If you've ever played Agrarian Skies, you should know and hate that stuff. It's a pain to automate. It's really almost buggy. So yeah, there is something here. I really don't want to die. Like, we're closest to our spawn, but I don't think it shouldn't put us at our natural spawn point. But yeah, there is stuff flying here. I've never been to the jungle, so I don't know what to expect here. I just want some melons. I almost wonder if there's bees here, like aggressive bees. I don't know. Anyways, I don't see any melons, which means we have to keep exploring, and I don't want to. I'm so scared of dying. Alright, so just want to find some melons, get out of here, and go home. Okay, that kind of scared me. I saw the sapling pop out. Yeah, some of the trees are like decaying for some reason. It's strange. Anyways, can we sleep yet? Nope. I'm really glad that this sleeping bag doesn't actually take durability. There are some that do, and that's really kind of annoying. It does replace your chest plate when you do, but that's kind of whatever. It automatically changes it back, so that's fine. Also, there's plenty of rubber trees in the jungle. And please, I just want some melons. Also, it's incredibly quiet. Why is that? That is weird. Like, I still have sounds and everything. Like, everything's working. It's just the game has decided to be very silent. Okay, so maybe we can see what's... There's some melons. I see some melons. But they're over there. Okay, there's some right below us. Let's grab these and get out of here. So terrified. What are we gonna get rid of? Quick. Dirt. Don't need dirt. Alright, let's get out of here. I really, really wish I knew what was, like, acting so erratically. But I don't know. Anyways, let's avoid Mr. Creeper. Get down to the beach. No crabs. And there's ocelots. Okay, so I have no idea what's in the jungle. I haven't really looked into DivineRPG all that much. Like, I have a little bit, but not, like, super detailed, trying to figure out what everything is and whatnot. Let's activate our waypoint for home. We could teleport, but I don't want to. I never do that. There's a node there. Alright, so I think that is a bad cactus. That was one that just disappeared on my screen. Now the thing about these worms is they're always 3 high. They're never these small cactuses, so you don't have to worry about them. And they only spawn in the deserts, so mesa, desert, all that kind of stuff. So easy enough to avoid. I hear that spider. Is that a normal spider? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So it's a cave. In a sense, it's a cave spider. Yeah, so all those guys just spawned, and I really hate those worms. We're going to avoid the desert completely because of that. It's just they are very painful, just like everything else in the DivineRPG. Hate you both. It's just a matter of kind of, yeah, dealing with them. I don't have the tools to deal with the, oh, we're hungry. I don't have the tools to deal with the worms because they kind of need to be killed from a distance. So let's head back home. It's not that long of a walk, luckily, but we need to get back there. We have the melons, which is what we wanted. We have cocoa beans. We have our sand and gravel. There's only one more thing that if I find, which I realize I have all these berries, I should probably have ate those instead of throwing dirt away. But it's just dirt. That's everywhere. If we can find some blueberries, that'd be nice.
Work when swap my Friday from open to close.
Whatever.
I'll tell him when I get there tonight.
But yeah, so there is something. Hate you. There's another pumpkin. Let's see. I would love to find some sort of like. I'd love to find the blueberry bush. That's the only thing that's like left on this little adventure that I would want to grab. And that one we looked, it was a blackberry. Okay, so I know I have blackberry bushes at the village, and we have mallow, and here's blueberry. So let's grab a couple of these. And there, we have all of the berry bushes now, so we can grow a bunch of berries. And the nice thing with that is we can make the really good berry medley foods pretty easily and not really have to worry about things. So let's just head back kind of the way we came. It's good to know where stuff is, and once we have a little bit better mobility, dealing with like you're up, nope. Hate all of you. I thought they were actual pumpkins for a minute. I can't hate pumpkins in general. Just the pumpkin spiders. So yeah, one of the big things is just kind of once we get more mobility, we can kind of figure out where, like, if we need to grab a bunch of. There are so many blueberries now. If we need to grab like a whole bunch of hardened clay or something like that, we can easily do that. And in this version of Minecraft, I believe it's still called hardened clay. So I'm not mispronouncing it. There is no terracotta yet. Hate you guys. But I'm going to be a little bit more liberal about this because there's so many of them. Or I guess less. I'm going to be more picky. There we go. Those are words. But yeah, so let's get back home. We can do some more questing. Hate these things so much, and they're just literally everywhere. Okay, so let's just head. There's one right there. I don't want to be close enough to activate them. Like, I don't know exactly how they, like, what their range is, but they are camouflage mobs. It's kind of what they do. I just wish their spawn rate was a little bit less. Because, I mean, There's something here. And it's gone. Maybe. I don't know what it is or where it's at. But I can see on the map that there's something there. But it could be in a cave. Who knows? Alright, well. Let's keep heading towards home. Could be the swamp that the what were they called? Goblins? Whatever they were. I don't know where a lot of the DivineRPG stuff spawns necessarily, because I've never really messed around with that mod. But we'll deal with it as we need to. The quest book seems to be fairly helpful. It's another obelisk. It's a really short obelisk, or it's buried. Not sure. Because I only see the one. Oh no, it's just kind of buried. There's two. Alright, so let's go around. And we're almost home, I think. Nope, 700 blocks. Still got a little bit. Let's kind of run along this mountain. But yeah, so we have to eventually go mining. My god. I need to stop holding carrots when I walk through the big patches of pigs. A pig patch. So we need to go mining at some point. And that's something that it's a little bit terrifying. I don't know how common a lot of the like weird mobs spawn. So like the ender spider things, like, and I don't know how strong they are. That's the biggest kind of concern I have about a lot of this stuff, is just because I don't know what I can fight without armor, what I can fight with stone. Well, I guess I have a bronze sword. You know, what do I need to take care of a lot of these mobs that are from mods I've never really messed with? And that's always the concern with mod packs, when you like I love mod packs that use lesser known or kind of major mods as like a theme. So for example, another mod pack that I considered playing for today, and I will probably play eventually, is Terraformacraft, which is a complete overhaul of Minecraft. And I've been trying to find mod packs that I like with that mod as kind of the central star, because I want a lot of the like add-ons and stuff. And I don't want to make my own mod pack because that's not always fun. But just kind of trying to figure out. Hello, Mr. Zombie. A little bit of lag. Just trying to figure out like what's the best way to to make a mod pack. You know, you want to have either a nice variety or flat out just like base it around a single thing. There's also a thing right there. Is that one of those? I think that's one of those kobold things that just got destroyed by a taint swarm. So that right there is a taint swarm. That is Thaumcraft. There's also something over there. I can't tell exactly what it is. But it just killed something in the water. And it might have been one of the kobolds or goblins. That's what they were called. But anyways, I kind of like it when mod packs kind of base things around a single mod. And like I was saying, I consider doing Terraformacraft, but trying to find a mod pack that was the right kind of mix has been really difficult. I think I found one that I like what it does, but a lot of them, one of the more popular ones is Terraformapunk, And looking into that, it is a quest book style mod pack, which I also like because it gives me direction of what to do and kind of how to progress. But Terra Firma Punk was one that I need to be careful around this, because that node, it's not hungry. Okay, never mind. It's just sinister. Sinister nodes are fine. Hungry nodes are bad. But yeah, Terra Firma Punk is one of those mod packs that it adds a lot of really cool things that I like, but it also kind of puts more focus on combat, and that's not really what I want from a Terra Firma Craft mod pack. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think I found one that I like that does what I want it to do, but I wanted stuff that had like watch it that had like a lot of the add-ons, and then some of the more how do I want to describe it, the like the tech mods that aren't high tech. So some of them have there was another Terraform Craft mod pack that I discovered that had like, let me go ahead and kill this spider myself. It's very weakened. But there is a Terraform. Oh my gosh, there's so many spiders now. There was a mod pack that had like applied energistics and stuff like that. It's like, that's a little bit higher tier stuff than what I'd like to see. So I don't really want to play that one. I want to see stuff like, there's a node right here. Wow. I want to see stuff like forestry, or immersive engineering, or like steampunky things, because that's kind of what I think of when I think of Terra Firma Craft. Very primitive stuff. So let's go ahead and make melon seed. We have a bunch of quests we can turn in now. Farming, we needed 3 melon seeds. So there we go. Let's claim the reward. We'll get a Sakura sapling. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff in here. Put saplings away. We got more of those shards, which is kind of cool. We'll use those later, I'm sure. But we have some gold. We have a bunch of gold nuggets, which I'm now going to reconvert back into gold. And now here's the question. Did this unlock mattock? So we need to make a wooden mattock. Oh man, that guard is just kind of staring at that spider. Something's just not quite right, but he can't do anything about it because it's underneath a branch and none of his arrows will hit it. Alright, so we need to make a mattock. Doesn't matter which kind, so we'll go find some stuff here in a moment. We have some more chests, so that's good. We'll organize things later. Just go ahead and put these away. We have dark steel, furnaces. Keep the sleeping bag on me. And yeah. There's so many of these spiders now. Just that spider's over there. Okay, so what did I want to do? I wanted to go down the street. See if we have some obsidian axe head. Let's go over to the other places. There is some so we have a copper, and I think we just can use a stick. Don't really care too much about making anything super nice for the mattock, because let's be honest, mattocks aren't that important. But we'll make it kind of nice. Looks funky. It's not quite October, but it looks like it should be. So we have a mattock. Is that guy still staring at the... Oop, a little bit of lag. Oh, come on. There we go. Yep. I could, you know, awaken it. There you go. Shoot it. Please, just shoot the pumpkin spiders. I hate those things. Nope. Okay. So... let's see. We made a mattock. We can get some cookies for that. And now it wants us to gather a bunch of this stuff. We also need to get more cactus. So you know what? Let's go ahead and start growing some cactus. I find it really weird that it didn't really care about the cactus for unlocking the mattock. I thought we were going to have to gather all the stuff and then it would want the mattock. But I guess cactus is the only thing that doesn't require any sort of like tools. So I guess that's why. Lag spikes are fun. Alright, anyways, let's go back over to... So we're going to need a lot of... 6 stacks of sugar cane, 6 stacks of wheat, 3 stacks of pumpkins, 4 stacks of carrots, 4 stacks of potatoes, 6 stacks of melons, and 4 stacks of cactus. So, and is that melon pieces? Okay, that's not bad. So we're getting a lot of that stuff. We can start getting into agricraft, I think. What's the recipe for these? Standard. Okay. So we could do that. It's going to give us some stuff, but a lot of this stuff probably can't make. Really? Okay, some of this other stuff is fine, but a blank slate? Really? Alright, well that's going to be a pain. How about this? So this is Elementium and Dreamwood. Staff core. Not just a dark steel. Oh my god. Void metal? Wow. Yeah, this is going to be fun. There's a lot of really nasty things that we have to do to unlock, like, agricraft. That's saying something. Anyways, we have some gravel. We have some clay. We have some sand. That's going to unlock something somewhere else, but I am grout. We need a stack of grout. So... believe we can just do that. We also have a flint shovel. Don't care about that. So we're going to get some more clay, sand, and gravel. And now it wants us to make a stack of seared bricks. So let's go ahead and make some glass first. How much glass did we need for this other quest? 10. So we'll make some glass. I think 2 sticks will carry us through that, and then we can grab some coal. Can we make charcoal? That's a question. Come on. Charcoal. We can make sugar charcoal, which is, sugar. It has a 1/4 of the burn time, so that's not like super good. But yes, we can still make charcoal. That's good. So let's go ahead and cook the glass up. I have some more furnaces that we were able to acquire. And let's cook up some charcoal. So there's plenty of trees around. We can go cut down more of them if we want. But having a little bit of charcoal would be nice. It is night. I should probably sleep before this entire area dies. He's still there. Alright, so let's see. We can go ahead and cut down some more trees. Vein mine. Just mostly for just normal wood. And just kind of to clear out a little bit of this foresty area. There we go. We get some apples from that too, which is nice. Go away. Our axe broke. Luckily, we have a bronze. Go away. So we have a little bit of an area back here we could probably work with, but it kind of goes up on a hill. So I don't know how much I want to do with that. But there is the tin glass. Let's go ahead and clean up our inventory a little bit. Put all this stuff away. We don't need the flint. Don't need this stuff. Mattock can go in here. That's fine. Alright, so we have the glass. That's going to give us some wool. And we can't do anything else yet. Alright, so now we need to make a bunch of seared brick. So, grout, charcoal, and patience. I guess let's just put all this stuff away. We have more chests, so we'll sort inventories later. I'm curious. Let's look at any controller. Let's look at smelter controller. How about that? Because we're gonna need redstone for that. And seared bricks are the vanilla recipe. That's at least nice. But what's the ME controller gonna require? Future or block, which looks like one. Engineering processor. Wow, redstone is redstone. That's vanilla. Well, vanilla mostly. Okay, so that's not bad. And then the future blocks are just stone bricks, and okay, that's surprisingly cheap. So how bad's the inscriber? Also, that's not terrible. Pistons the same? No, pistons are not the same recipe. Wow, that's expensive. That's a lot of wood. Because chests are, yeah, a considerable amount of wood more. Alright, and then stone, redstone. Weighted pressure plates are just iron. So it takes a little bit more iron. It doubles the iron, the redstone, and then it requires a chest. That's not going to be fun. But everything else is not too bad. How bad is the... Oh my gosh. There is a gnat in my room, and I caught it like 3 times, and it's still alive. Anyways, this requires machine frame. This is... Ooh. Seared glass? Oh my gosh. We're going to need so much... Oh, wow. Luckily, seared stone is going to be easier later because we can just use cobblestone and smelt it up. But, wow. We're going to need a lot of seared stone. And gears we can also smelt up and cast out. It'll be a little bit cheaper. A lot of iron for that, but that's actually not too terrible. How about the capacitors? Hey, we have capacitor seats. That's really nice, but that's really hard to do. How expensive are those? Zacharium? Okay, this is weird stuff. Alright, well, that's going to be something we're not going to make for a while. But capacitors are vanilla, and we can even use electrotine instead of gold nuggets. That's kind of cool. We can also duplicate them with the pieces you'll get from the the capacitor seeds we just saw. So that's kind of cool. How about our Octodix? Vanilla. How about our double layer? Vanilla with an optional recipe with electrotine instead of energetic alloy. Okay, I'm cool with that. Anyways, how are we doing? We have 20 seared brick. Go ahead and take like 16 of these. Smelt those up. Alright, so someday you will figure out how to kill that thing. Today's not that day. Alright, let's grab 2 more chests. We could organize right now, but this house is a little small. So we might actually combine a couple of these houses at some point. We'll see. So Yeah. What do we want to do right now? What do we have otherwise? We need to make a drawer. I like making standard drawers. So that is standard recipe. Okay, that's not bad. We need to make an iron pick, which is vanilla. We can also find it from a blacksmith, but that didn't happen. Sterling generators. We don't really need energy right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. So I guess let's go ahead and make... I mean, we have a little bit... Do we have 3 pieces of iron? I mean, we have to go... We have to get iron before we can really do anything with the other stuff. So we'll have to make this work. I have another furnace. Go ahead and place it down. If we want to pick one up later and use it, that's fine. So let's just do this. We'll get an iron pickaxe, and then we gotta go. We'll have to go mining. And I'll be honest, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I think I am going to call the stream here soon. And we'll get back to this soon enough. But, yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed, and it definitely takes a lot out of you. So I might call it here in a minute. Well, in a few. But let's go ahead and make the iron pickaxe. Alright, there's that. Do we want copper or tin? You always seem to need a lot more copper than tin. But I'm noticing a lot of things are going to require tin. So, let's go with that. So we need to go get some diamonds. We need to get some redstone. And we need to get some Certus quartz. Now, have we unlocked anything else yet? No. Magical chalk. We'll get that stuff eventually. That allows us to go to something really, really cool. It's the... Oh, what is it called? It's the Runic Dungeons? Hey, Twilight Forest is in this. I don't know why I didn't think it was. But yeah, unfortunately, the only way to get magical chalk is from various loot chests. But it is definitely worth it. It allows you to go to the Runic Dungeons, and that will give you not only a ton of loot, but also some really good stuff in terms of like mob spawners and all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth it. Let's go and put this away. Yeah, we're going to be sorting this next time. But let's see. What else is there? So, corrupted shards defeat enthralled Dramcraxes that roam around underground at very low level elevations. They drop corrupted shards. You might even want to create a powered spawner for these guys later on. So, there's a lot of things that we're going to need to farm for whatever. If we look at these corrupted shards, if we look at the uses for them, they make these corrupted stones as well as corrupted bullets. I believe there are like gun weapons in DivineRPG, but these guys are used for armor. Summoning an ancient entity, we'll get to that a good ways away. Altar of Corruption, they have weapons which do decent damage. Yeah, here's one of those guns, cannon. And like I don't know what a lot of this stuff does, but there's a lot that we're gonna need to kind of farm up items and stuff. We'll kind of see that as we go, what we need, what we have, and all that kind of fun stuff. But that's gonna give us some leather. So now we need some bricks, and I'm not gonna actually craft them. I'm just gonna go grab some from. Actually, I'm gonna go sleep, and then I'm gonna go grab a bunch of the stuff from the. I'm gonna go grab some from the smeltery that's half formed over yonder. I. It's a love story. It, pumpkin spider and villager. So yeah. At the very least, if the pumpkin spider is more occupied with him than me, I don't really care. So we can grab all this stuff. And we need 4 of these 4 of the bricks. And eventually I'll just kind of take care of all this stuff. But we're going to need a lot of automation and just a lot of, what do I want to say? A lot of space to make all this automation happen for this mod pack, because the recipes get really, really ridiculous later. Things we're going to need a lot of require a lot of stuff. And just kind of to demonstrate that, before we call the stream, I'm going to grab all this stuff. We're going to complete the quest. We might do a couple more quests, but if it gets to the point where we need to go mining, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. But, oh, the pumpkin spider despawned. Aw. Kind of makes me sad. So, yeah, there we go. We're going to get bow and arrow, which is really nice, and keep those on us. And let's see, what else do we need? We have ingot cast. We're going to get some redstone stuff. This is going to be good to automatically cast stuff out, which is really, really convenient. We need to make a seared tank, which requires a piece of glass. And all this stuff is like incredibly expensive. So there's a seared tank. If we can get a basic smeltery going without too much issue. By the way, we just got a bucket, so that's kind of nice. What's the bucket require? Twice as much iron as normal. So not terrible, but not great either. We're gonna need a smeltery drain, which means we need a seared faucet. I was hoping, because I saw the reward was a faucet, so I was hoping that it would be easy enough. But that's going to give us some more seared brick. We can make a drain. That's not how it was. Okay, how do we make the drain? I thought I paid enough. Okay, it's not nearly as much. I thought I was paying attention, but evidently I wasn't. So there we go. I'll give us some more seared faucets. And we can't get the controller until we get the redstone. And then if we can get enough iron, or really any metal, in fact, we could probably use gold. But I don't really have that much gold either. We can make the tool forge. So what is this stuff used for? We can make the Terran stones. Is this used for anything other than weapons? Nope, not really. Terran lamp. All right, and we can make corrupted shards with real mine ingots, which we get from an ore. So we can use these to get the corrupted shards without having to kill those other creatures, who I believe are relatively rare. So let's go ahead and put all of this stuff away in here. And not the leather. The leather can go in here. And just to kind of demonstrate just what we're in for, the whole goal of this mod pack is to make an Infinity Ingots. And so this mod is in here, Avartitia, however you say it, and there's a lot of really good, like, unlimited life essence. That's really nice. Extremely primordial pearl. I don't even know what to do with that. Crystal studded cosmic neutronium 1, which is infinite, like V for Thaumcraft. So this is incredibly powerful. These are all really these are all basically creative items, and the Infinity helmets and armor basically put you into creative mode. But actually, that is straight up vanilla. Um, but if you see that little tooltip right there, the Infinity Ingot itself requires 50 full mana pools from Britannia to craft. It requires these things, which are a lot of recipes and Zavisio blocks, so a ton of Zavisio to get all of that. Neutronium ingots, which that's actually okay. It's a lot harder than I thought. Air crystal blocks, which is runic dungeon air crystal. Wow, that is pretty complicated. Soul fragments, and you can make these with warm blood, which is vampire stuff. They also require 3/4 of a mana pool, so that's not too bad. And green heart canisters, which requires these guys again. So you can kind of see where what I'm getting at. This is really complex. You need the demon portal, so you need can be grown from seeds. These are probably going to be one of the most important seeds to get very early because killing the Chaos Guardian is annoying. But it requires a creative cache underneath it, which requires all that, including creative storage upgrades, which is actually not that difficult. That doesn't, though, storage singularities. Deep storage and quantum. Okay, that's easy enough. This isn't too bad, as long as the singularity isn't bad. Blocks of plastic, that's easy. Reinforced stuff, most of that's not actually that difficult. So what is so bad about that? There's got to be some really nasty things here. Quadruple compressed obsidian, charged draconium blocks. That's annoying, but not terrible, I don't think. Void metal blocks, more obsidian, ultra dense blood gem. So that's DivineRPG. So, and then the corrupted core is probably the hard part. Icorium blocks, death cores, death protection poppets, offensive core. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty nasty. Corrupted draconium. So you need sludge and draconium, awakened draconium. So basically, what I'm getting at is this is a pain, but eventually we'll be able to kind of get into the creative stuff and make a lot of really cool things. And kind of the idea with that is once we are there, so like we're going to need warm blood. In order to get warm blood, we can actually make it. So we don't need to be a vampire for that. You can get that from No, you can't. I'm wrong on that. That was a quest reward when I did vampire stuff in the past. Not in real life. But anyways, so it's going to be really complicated, and it should be a lot of fun. So I will be streaming again on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But I'm not going to be playing this. I don't know what I'm going to be playing, to be honest, because I haven't decided yet. But this will be reserved for Sundays. So that's kind of the plan. There are links down below if you guys are interested in checking out social. I should probably put the YouTube link down there too. I forgot about that, I think. And all that fun stuff. I'm going to be trying to make this, my Twitch page, a little bit nicer, cleaner, images and all that kind of fun stuff, and try to get this whole streaming thing a little bit, well, nicer in general. But yeah, next stream will be Wednesday at 2 p.m., then Friday, and then Sunday again. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for kind of coming out and hanging out, watching me stumble through this. We didn't get too terrible much done, but I mean, it took me a while to find a place I liked, and I kind of like this area. A lot of cleaning up to do, a lot of work to do, but should be fun. But yeah, so thank you guys for kind of coming out, hanging out with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will try to put VOD of this up, and I think my Minecraft just crashed. So, hopefully not. Nope, it didn't. Okay. But yeah, so sorry for the black screen. Um, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for coming out and having fun with me. But I will see you guys later. Bye.